Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. As promised, today is weigh-in day. So we're gonna talk about that a little later in the video. But I also wanted to talk today about some thoughts I had about working out while being overweight, what it does for weight loss, what it doesn't do for weight loss, how it makes me feel. Um, so yeah, let's get started. I would love for you to make any comments, suggestions. I'd love to hear your story, how you feel about working out or not working out, how it reflects on your weight loss or doesn't help with weight loss. That would be great. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. I'd love that. Thank you so much. So let's get started. So I have been working out for many years. um, Different kinds. I've tried everything. I've done kickboxing. I've done the step aerobics. I've done jazzercise, which I actually used to love. I do a lot of, right now, the walking tapes by Leslie Sansone, and I love them. They're actually not tapes. I do it on YouTube. But I love it. It's very user-friendly. It gives me a good workout. I can do as many miles or as few miles as I want. It's great. But I've done so many things. I've tried so many things. I've done 6-week challenges that promise, flat abs and a lifted butt and all kinds of things. But when you're this overweight, I don't think you're getting these results. I know you're not getting the results. It does make me feel good in the moment. Sometimes in previous years, I would measure myself. And yeah, if I was watching what I was eating, I was losing inches. It definitely made me feel good. The working out gave me energy. It made me feel good about myself. I learned that I can do much more than I ever expected. Am I getting the results that are promised? Definitely not. There are times when I have this euphoric feeling of energy and, loving my body and feeling like I can recover so easy even at my higher weight. But then I get into this kind of dark place, which I don't know if you guys ever feel this way, but it's come to the point actually where I've cried during a workout, whatever it may be. Usually it's aerobic. I don't know if that kind of exercise brings up emotions, but it does for me sometimes. And it's about when I start thinking about how many years I've done this particular workout, or how hard I work. I'm sweating and I'm sore, and I'm consistent with the working out for weeks at a time, and I'm not getting the kind of results that I thought I would, that's promised to me. So it gets a little frustrating. And then thankfully I come out of that and move on to something else. But then that kind of creeps back, that feeling of, why am I doing this? What's the motivation when I'm not seeing the result that's promised to me? So it really is just an open-ended question. I don't really know the answer. I know for me, I just have to kind of roll with it, because I could easily get into a place where I stop working out. Because as we know, your diet has mostly the biggest impact, I should say, to lose weight. So you can pretty much lose weight without working out. I do know it's good for my heart. And even at this high weight, I do have pretty good numbers as far as my blood work. I'm not actually on cholesterol medicine right now. My doctor took me off. I am on blood pressure medicine, probably the lowest dose you can be on. And I know my weight is affected by that. And I know exercise does help with that, even if it's walking. So I feel good about those things. And maybe that's what takes me out of that dark place to keep doing it. And I actually do love it. Believe it or not, I love to be active. Unfortunately, my weight does hinder that. I may have mentioned this in my introductory video, but I love things like kayaking and biking and walking, and I'd love to try rock climbing. It's like all these things that I I so want to do in my mind. My mind is saying, you would love this. I love being outdoors. Um, I unfortunately don't have the confidence always to try those things. I do go kayaking. I think I mentioned this in my first video, with my brother only because I'm not confident enough to do it with other people. Excuse me, it's mostly getting in and out of the kayak, mostly out. So I would never take off and go with a friend, just her and I, even though I've been invited several times by different people, and my confidence level's just not there. But I'm sure if I was thinner and able to lift my body better, I would feel so happy about doing that. So that's definitely a motivation to working out, to make myself stronger. Although I must have read it or seen it somewhere about how people at a certain weight are probably so strong because they're carrying around this huge amount of weight. Certainly it's not healthy by any means, but we are pretty strong to have to carry this extra weight around all the time. So I'd love to hear kind of your ideas about this, what your thought is, how you stay motivated to work out, how you maybe don't work out and still feel good about it, what the working out does for you. So yeah, I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear if you guys kind of think the same way I do. I'm thinking about doing this Chloe Ting 2-week workout. Some people have been talking about that on YouTube. And then I sit here and I go, but it's no different than any other kind of workout you've tried. And even if you love it, because I do sometimes love these workouts, you're not getting that kind of result when you're at this weight. Like I said, it's good for your heart and different things, energy, things like that. But I don't know. I'm not getting the result. I wouldn't get the results that are promised. At no fault of that person, to Chloe Ting or Leslie or anybody else that I follow. It's really about me having to get rid of kind of the fat that maybe I have muscle underneath. I don't know. But yeah, I guess I have to kind of give myself that confidence. No one else can give that to me. And there are little times when I have, or I should say, there are times when I have little success where I feel like, oh my God, I didn't think I could do, so many squats. I did a squat challenge once and I was really impressed with myself with that. The only thing I felt as far as results were very sore bottom, for most of, I think it was 4 weeks. Maybe it made me stronger, my legs stronger, my butt stronger. I don't really know, but that's kind of my point. Like, I don't know, when you can't see the results, when you're not getting a 6-pack or your butt's not lifted, it's hard to stay motivated. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So yeah, let's get on to the weigh-in. So this week I stayed exactly the same. So how do I feel about that? It's kind of twofold, of course. It's all right, I didn't gain. That's what everybody would say, right? But at this point, I kind of need some more progress. I've been even with you guys for a few weeks now, and there hasn't been much progress. And with the upcoming holidays, we all know these are food-related holidays between Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever holiday you participate in. We all know it's surrounding around food. It's all based on food. So I need some kind of results now, I feel like, to be able to kind of move into that part of the holidays and feel good about myself and maybe have a little more strength and control to not just overindulge constantly, for 3 months. I mean, from October 31st to January 2nd, when we all start going on diets, New Year's resolutions. That's a long period of time that I could myself, I know, do a lot of damage if I don't find some kind of control. So I think my goal for this week, I haven't really done that with you guys, set a goal for the week. I would like to, I'm going to give myself a goal of planning and let's see, planning and preparing breakfast and lunch every day this week. That's my goal. Dinner, I have been really good about meal planning, and I hope you watched my last video where I made a poke bowl. It was so good. And also, I forgot to mention this, I would like to do a series of meal ideas because I noticed that there is no way in 10 or 15 minutes I could give you guys all the meal ideas I have. So I think I'm going to do a series mostly of lunch ideas. So I hope you stick around for that. And if you have any suggestions, anything you want to say, please comment below. And please subscribe to my channel if you like this content. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you soon. Next week's video, I'm going to talk about the results of this week's challenge that I gave myself. Again, the challenge is going to be to prepare and plan breakfast and lunch every day this week, or I should say next week. So I hope you stick around for that. And again, please give me a thumbs up. I'd love it. I'd love to stick around and be with you guys and comment anything you want to say. I'd love to hear about it. So have a great day, and I'll see you next week.